right, everybody, Level M Diecast bringing you the latest Boulevard release. This is mix number 4 for 2025. We only have one more mix for the year. This will be number 131 through 135. Brand spanking new casting right here. We're just going to kick it off, go right into it. 1980 Mercedes-Benz 500 SLC Rally. Brand spanking new casting right there. Card art looks good. Looks good. Nice to see that Hot Wheels is continuing to make more and more Mercs. Always good to see that. Definitely digging it. This one is very obscure too, and I like the fact that it's kind of race car style. Looks pretty good. Uses the lace wheels on there, which look fine. I think the prints on the over fenders look really good. Number 80 on this one. Of course, it's 1980 itself. So a couple of names on there. Could be Hot Wheels designers. Those are probably Hot Wheels logos right next to the names. So that's kind of cool. Details on the back says Goodyear, BBS. Taillight prints look really good. Even though they're sort of picture prints, which I'm not a big fan of, but these ones do look okay. Says Rally SLC on the plate. The prints are really good. The quality of the prints is really nice. Even the little sides that come down for the spoiler, I think they've done a great job. You can see there is a roll cage in there as well. That roll cage is a separate piece, and it's a separate color. It's kind of a gray color, and then the interior is black. So looking really cool. Details on this side, just the mirror image of the other. You see there are chrome bumpers on there. So these are going to be separate pieces more than likely. So nice to see that Hot Wheels is kind of opening up to a few more multi-piece items. Actually, Mattel just in general. You can tell by the corner lights right there on both the front and the back. They're pictures. They're picture prints. You can tell it's like a picture or like drawn on. It doesn't look realistic. It's not really designed to look realistic, at least in my opinion. The headlights look okay. They did kind of deco them up so they kind of look like they're on, which is interesting. But the prints look fine. It's just the side marker light. The side marker light's like, because you can see how it has almost like that fake, like a glare in it. The little yellow in the middle, that's the glare. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just not a fan. I don't know why everybody got away from super realistic prints, but black painted hood on there. It does have some marks on there for presumably for some hood pins. It's got Eibach on there as well. And then here is the base deets. So nothing fancy with the base, just pretty straightforward. But you can see those chrome bumpers are separate pieces. It's a pretty sizable casting too. It's certainly not small. It's got some decent heft to it. Feels good to hold. All right, number 132, yet another brand spanking new casting. So already our second brand new casting in this mix. 1995 Lamborghini Diablo SV. Look at that card art. Look at that card art. That is extra spicy. Get the car out of here. This one is definitely going to be the hot one of the mix, I believe. There's always like one or two cars that are like super hot. In this mix, it's definitely going to be this one. So you got that beautiful SV on the side. Of course, it's in canary yellow, which looks fantastic. Details out the back, a little bit of print on the quad exhaust, which is nice. Tail lights on this one look good. They look realistic, regular. They look like pretty regular prints, which I like personally. A little bit of print on there. Of course, I think it says Lamborghini on one side, and then it says SV on the other side, but the print's not super clear. You can see it says SV, but the other side's a little bit harder to read. The spoiler on there is plastic. It is a separate piece. So that is separate, but it looks good. Fits on there very nicely. A little bit of extra print on the top. Just a little bit of print like around here. Kind of some weird bits, kind of openings and scoops and arrows and stuff. Of course, your Lamborghini logo on the front. Same details on this other side. Does have a chrome ring on the 5-spoke wheels. Nice big deep dishes in the back as you'd expect. Details in the front. Prints are straightforward. They look good. Definitely look good. I like the mirror details on there. The mirrors look good. The car's got a nice shape to it. It's, again, very hefty. Very appropriately sized. It's not tiny. Base deets right there look pretty good. So not too shabby. So I'm digging it. This one has a little bit more detail on the base. A little bit more detail for transaxle detail and engine pan and all that good stuff like that. You can see the exhaust is part of the base. It sticks out relatively far, and nice to see that they put a little bit of print on there. Probably not the best quality, but they did put great amount of effort into it. So I'm digging this. This is fantastic. I mean, this one's way better than I even thought it was going to be. So we'll throw that guy right there. That's really, really, really nice. I mean, sky's the limit for that. There's so many different colors they could do for the SV. So I'm digging it. I'm digging it. All right, next one up, number 133. This one is a very interesting addition. I do like this addition, but this one's definitely the weak one in the mix. This is your Pajero Evolution. We have seen a sort of similar deco to this in the mainline. Not exactly rally art, but it's close. But I will tell you, this appears to have a brand spanking new tread on there, brand new tire. So that looks actually really, really good. I do believe that's a brand new tire, which is very, very nice. The tread is fantastic. It's got a nice beefy sidewall. Like, it's a really nice off-road wheel. It looks really good. Even on these aero blades. I mean, it looks appropriate. You know, you got some beef on there. You know, when this one was in its previous version of premium, in solid red, they put huge 5-spokes on it. It just doesn't look right. I think this wheel is perfect with this new tire on there. It looks fantastic. So details on the side says Rally Art Evolution, as you'd expect. Taillight details look fantastic. The bumpers are actually part of the interior. So you'll notice they're a little bit different white. It's because they're part of the interior. They're not part of the casting itself. Details on the back. I like that it says Super Select 4-wheel drive on the spare tire cover. Very, very cool. Rally SUV for the Hot Wheels plate. And of course it says Pajero on there. Really, really nice. Crisp prints. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. This is by far the best version of this casting, no doubt. Again, the headlight prints are like a drawn picture. I just don't like it. It doesn't look realistic. It looks good, but it's not realistic. It's not realistic. I'm not really sure why they do this. You know, it's overshadowed. There's shine and shadow in it. It doesn't. I don't know. You guys got to drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the way Hot Wheels is doing their prints nowadays. And then of course on the top says Rally Art, colors, all that stuff, and then a black painted roof. And the base deets, it is a matte black base, which of course is metal. But I'm digging those new tires. It looks so good. The new tires, they just look good. So we'll throw that guy up there. Unfortunately, again, like, that's going to be the weak one in the mix. All right, number 134, 77 Pontiac Firebird TA. Good old Trans Am. This one, white with blue interior with the Screaming Eagle on there in blue. Looks very good. Card art looks average. Not digging the card art. The card art for this one doesn't look all that good. But the rest of them have looked pretty good. This casting is a pretty decent casting. It's a little bit on the kind of bigger, fattier side. Uses the GT wheels, got the big one in the back. These wheels didn't really match the card art. It's close, but it wasn't exact. This casting's a T-top, but they do have, of course, the windows in there. So it's not like an open T-top or nothing. You do have your Firebird logo right there on the B-pillar, which is really nice and crisp. Details on the back, prints up. Of course, it says Hotbird on it, because of course it does. Taillight prints look good. This one's pretty straightforward. I mean, they're just red lines. There's nothing fancy in there. Prints on the front also look pretty good. These ones aren't as bad. These ones look good. I think it's maybe because they're a lot smaller, so you can't really see the artistically detailed side of it. But this is by far the best part of it. Your Screaming Eagle looks good. Digging it. Or chicken. Was that a chicken? Screaming Chicken? I think it's a chicken. I think it's a chicken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a chicken. It's a Firebird. It's a chicken. Zamic base on this one. Not really sure if they could have put a different color on the base. I don't know. The Zamic base just looks like it's like cheap, but it looks fine for the exhaust tips off the back. But this one's not as great. It doesn't really hit all the notes for me. But I can definitely tell you, people don't like the Pajero, but that's definitely going to be next up in line. All right, last one in the mix, number 135, 1994 Nissan Primera. I think this is only the second time we're seeing this casting. I don't think this is a brand new casting. I think we've seen this casting once before, I think. I'm pretty sure. But we're going to find out. This one in Castrol livery. And of course, it's number 94 because it's 1994. We'll take a look at the base real quick. Yeah, 2023 Mattel. So, yep, definitely seen this casting before. I just didn't remember because we've only seen it like once or twice maybe. It's not been used very much. So, really happy to see it here. Says Nissan Primera on the back, covered in Castrol, which looks good. It says Hot Racing. This car has the right stance to it, the touring car, kind of how the wheels kind of sit up in there. I think it looks fantastic. Deets on the back Tail lights look good. Nice big tail lights. I like that. The spoiler on the back, of course, is a separate piece in red. Looks good. I especially like the Primera on the windshield banner. That's a print on the glass itself. But the finish and stuff looks really, really good. The print itself, the text has a little bit of a texture to it. It's kind of raised a little bit. And then of course you got Nismo right there on your quarter panel. And then of course details on the front. There is some print here in red. Just that little stripe of red. Not really sure what that's for, but it's there. And then there's the headlights. So if you look at it like this, the first thing you're going to think of is Sentra, and you would be sort of close. It definitely has that vibe. But it looks good. It looks good. I like this one. I think this one will be popular too. Definitely not as popular as the rest. It's the closest thing really to actual a JDM you're going to get in this mix, and people seem to still want to hoard those. So that one's probably going to sell just because, even though people aren't going to leave that, even though that's true JDM. That's just a race car. But the rest of this mix looks really good. Diablo's definitely going to be your number one. I like the Pajero just because of the new tires, but that Merc is definitely a close number two. Definitely a close number two. And of course, I like race cars, so I'm super biased. But anyways, there you go. That is mix number 4, Boulevard 2025 Hot Wheels. One more mix to complete the year, and then we move on to 2026. So we're going to catch next time here on LMD. Peace.